Okay. Hopefully this is loaded properly. You never know with OBS doesn't like me. Like 20% of the time now, so it took a really long time to actually load the actual stream, so seems to be working. So that's good. That's good. If you hear any loud purring sounds, I am once again joined by a cat who is now laying on my desk and biting my arm. So, there's that. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2. Last time, everything went terribly. And then, we assembled this, wacky group consisting of Big Buff, our Hellion, Bulk, our Man-at-Arms, Prancer, brother of Dancer, our Jester, and Charles. Charles is just a cultist. He's the only normal one in the group. We also have this current plan to go for a bleed-heavy build. We'll see how that works. Prancer is hopefully going to stay in the back, joining Charles, never leaving the back. Oh, slow-handed, good to know. Meanwhile, Bulk and Big Buff are going to be the ones tanking damage, dealing damage up front. Bulk's main thing is supposed to be protecting people, so hopefully he can make up for Prancer's 29 hit points, you know. Although, maybe he should be making up for Big Buff's 28 hit points. Not Buff on the health-like side of things. And we've literally just arrived, so we haven't filled anything in. Okay, so bleed out. First row position. You are going to be basically doing bleed every turn, more or less. Echoing March is also going to be a key to this plan. Slice off for the vulnerability, or harvest for the combo token. You guys can make use of combo tokens, so I think we're gonna go harvest, actually. Okay. I could go stand fast for just extreme amounts of defense. Could go for defender for, better guard. Might actually be worth it to go defender, although crush for 20% healing might be of high importance to Bulk. Because this is gonna wind heal. Important to note. If it bleeds, will not wind you, but you need to be in the second position for that, which means that Bulk will have to rampart forward. actually thinking about that crush. Just try and keep him as much of a tank as possible.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Well, we have
This will serve well.
an icebox. So we will put on an icebox. Now what does the icebox count as? Food gear. Good to know. So, the reanimated rabbit would be a good one here. The snake, that was just so good for the healing. Could go for the minor protectorate. Something to consider. Medical equipment. That might actually be the most important thing we could grab, actually. Keep travel healing up high. Give me that medical equipment.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Give me some bread. And give me the rabbit.
A sound investment in roads yet untraveled.
Mots would want me to rename the rabbit back to Springtrap. Let's go with this kind of rusty color for today. Where are we going?
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
Royal Summons. Okay, so Royal Summon's not actually useful this time. Like, we're not intending for Prancer to be doing that much moving, ironically enough. I guess,
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
I guess we're going there. The Voter? Voter, maybe? I think I've heard someone pronounce it Feater? I still need to look up how it's actually pronounced. Calming incense? Clear the little bit of stress we have? Probably be fine without it. Anything that we'd want. Grab some whiskey for our heroes. Nobody has any problems with it, so that's good. That's good. Any relationships currently? I doubt it. Yeah, doubtful. So. I could try to basically get everyone... I could try to get one pair up to like a super high amount. I think trying to get everyone just a little bit okay with each other is useful here. I could be wrong. Alright, team. Off you go into the ominous, diseased farmland. So we are to avoid the watchtower.
And abhorrent.
avoiding the watchtower isn't too difficult, because it's right there. I'm not keen on fighting whatever's in the boss thing on our, first go here. Actually, not even sure if going to the creature den's a good plan. It's pretty early. We might be okay to go to the creature den. Oh, but then it's gonna strip off 2 armor. That's not great. Got bad decisions all around. We could go around, go to the assistance encounter. Maybe we'll do that. I don't particularly want to go to a creature den as the first thing I do, well, today. I think that's a good way to kind of set off on a bad, start. Oof. Mixed treasure, stagecoach items, relics, but we lose quite a bit of flame. We can gain relics for flame, or we can gain flame and food. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna yeet.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Right, because we have the ice box, we get an extra 2. We've just got a stale bread and a slime mold, but now we got 5 food. That's actually really helpful. I'd love to say that the icebox is paying for itself, but
look ahead.
We got it for free.
A place to reflect, remember, and reconcile.
I don't think I can actually check my stagecoach. Oh, no, I can. It's over here. Okay, so every 4 food we get more HP, so... And we get more speed for having food gear. So that and the icebox is gonna work really well together. And if we can get the griddle, it would be just absolutely absurd. Okay. Rampart forward. That's fine. Vulnerability hex here. Nice. Going to march the guy in the back. We'll start marching forward. Bulk, your job is to stand there and don't move.
master stroke.
Ow. That hurt. Weakening curse back here. Go for it if it bleeds on the hound.
Haste
Dodge.
and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Oh wow, that actually moved you forward quite a bit. It's definitely to upgrade that echoing march. You die. Vulnerability hex. I really want to hit that combo token. Guess we're gonna have to use this one.
One less obstacle in our path.
Okay. Go for the crush and get big heal. Nice. That's what we're looking for. So 6 to 12 for bleed. Or just 6 to 12. No bleed.
Malaise.
That should kill him.
Measured and steady.
Would love to heal, but can't do a heal right now. Medical equipment is definitely keeping us going pretty well. Food barrels would also be something I'd like to look into if we can. Actually, don't think there's any abilities that somebody has. I don't know what they are, so we'll go with Charles.
Chapter 3. Some parts must die.
Oh.
Terrible though it was, he would pay the price for power.
Virtue. Okay, repress. Steal all positive tokens. Requires target HP above or equal to 20%. Forget. Target's HP above or equal to 20% and target becomes vulnerable and weakened. Requires target to have positive and requires HP above 20%. Remove all positive tokens. Self-remove positive tokens heal 33%. Deny. Requires targets negative tokens. Remove all negative tokens on both. Okay, we don't have any We don't have any negative tokens. Now we have a negative token. So we deny. Oh dear, that's concerning. Okay. We want to take your tokens away. We've almost gotten rid of one of them. So you hit this guy once, and that'll be that. Okay, we can't... Right, we can't actually hit this guy. Because he has health, you know, below 20%. Interesting. Give me your tokens. Okay, then we can get rid of this guy. Okay, so we can somehow get this guy healed. Do you guys have a way to heal? You have no skills. We may just sort of be stuck here if they can't heal themselves. Now you're at 2 health. Purge. Okay. That's also a way to do it, apparently.
The emptiness in him called out across boundless gulfs of unknown space. For nature
Malediction.
abhors a vacuum.
Target when damaged. 2 bleed, or 2 light, or 2 burn for 3 rounds. Interesting. I learned things that only held me back. How does that work? Presumably, sacrificial stab, gives us more, of those. And if we have 2 of them, I'm not entirely certain I understand how malediction works. I could swap something out for Binding Shadows if I wanted to get malediction, because that also gives me that power. take off 2 things to get both of those, though. I really don't want to get rid of my curses. Maybe I have to get rid of Damon's Pull. I like having its utility, though. Okay. Counterpoint. Malediction would require me to do this twice minimum, then do this. It's not the best plan. I think I will keep binding shadows, though, because it can benefit my curses.
Perhaps I left this for you. Perhaps you left it for yourself.
There's a whole loom here.
Perhaps it is not here at all.
Oh. A spacious storage trunk. Hag's Hoard. Healing received from skills per positive token. Oh, there's so much food. Oh no. Okay. Combat evidence. Take that pouch alive. Actually, take the invigorating and tonic. Actually, you actually got quite a good bit of death blow resistance. We'll swap that to someone less sturdy. Like you. Hag's Hoard. 10% healing received from skills per positive token. You're often going to have positive tokens, so... And we are often going to want you healed. Well, this one gives us a candle. So... I see really no reason not to go for it.
Voracious and decadent, the landowners and peasants alike descended into an orgy of consumption. All that matters is the flickering torch you bear.
Okay. Another shrine. Go big buff. Maybe she's got something useful.
Chapter 5. The Great Emptiness. Alone and untethered, she wandered the countryside, fighting for sport and soaking her wounds in wine. She sought death at every turn, desperate for a second chance to prove her mettle. But it seemed even that terrible wraith had forsaken her. Her isolation was absolute. Her shame barely concealed by a fragile facade of fearlessness.
Adrenaline rush. Requires your HP to be below 33%. Heal 20%, remove bleeding and winded. Gain on attack, heal 20% for 3 turns. Howling End. Interesting. like both of those. My coward's blood soaked the dirt. Okay. Actually gonna get rid of Bloodlust for Adrenaline Rush. Because it also removes Winded, but also, you know, heals you. Obviously this is better for damage. Well, this is actually, you know, heal. Am I crazy to think swapping out Wicked Hack for Howling End? Probably crazy to think that. Like 50% of like 4 to 8 is like 6 to 12. This obviously can't be done every turn though. It's weird. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I suppose we're gonna go have a fight now, so we'll find out whether or not this is a terrible
The worst
plan.
kind of parasite. Opportunists.
Okay. Going March moves you forward. This doesn't gain any particular benefit. Good vulnerability hex to hit one of the dogs better. You don't need any healing at the moment, so alternatively we just drag this guy to the front. Like immediately. Hi, welcome to the front. They're at 5 hit points. Actually, more worth it to go for Howling End on you. Low roll. But now we can start the bleed. Okay, you die. Good. Ow. Hello, Gintoki, Sakata. It's cooking fam. Not too much at the moment. Trying to get through, Darkest Dungeon Chapter 3.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Hope you're, doing alright.
The slow suffering begins.
Great, good luck, have fun. Thank you. I will try. I will try to get through this without getting frustrated. I've had a couple like bad runs in the past that, boy, make it hard to move forward. But yeah, keep coming back. So hasn't driven me off yet.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Bouncer's belt. That to you. My thought is that, like, she's gonna be constantly getting healed, and the being moved around isn't too problematic for her. It's a little annoying.
Chapter 3. One eye open.
That's right, just keep trying, you'll eventually clear it. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. I've, gotten like 63 heroes killed in, 16 or so, runs, so it can definitely feel like, quite the losing battle.
Every night, the men of his regiment would interrupt his fitful convalescence. Mutilated and maimed, the spectral garrison clawed at his bed covers, whispering hateful truths in his ears. The exhausted attendants in the field hospital would wake to the sound of panicked screaming and inglorious sobs. It was not the war that had taken his eye. It was pride.
Retribution. Ooh. Taunt and riposte. Interesting. Just a child playing commander. Is there something I would swap out for retribution? Mostly focused on being the tank here. So I don't think I'd change anything at the moment. Although I suppose a taunt is a way of tanking. You draw the fire.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
You know, going through here, I thought I'd encounter more, plague eaters. They've just been pillagers. I've read on the description, heroes lost to 63. Does your character permanently die in this game? So, like, you build, like, a party of heroes here. They're always the same, like, classes. Like, this is the Man-at-Arms class. This particular Man-at-Arms I named Bulk. Bulk, of course, has these quirks for this run. If Bulk dies, that and I start a new run, there will be a new man-at-arms with new quirks. Will still retain the same skills, but you'll have to like re-upgrade them if you've got them upgraded like in-game in each run. So yeah, technically every loss is permanent, but anytime you start a new run you can basically bring back the same squad if you particularly liked them. I hope that makes sense.
Malaise, measured and steady.
They did a very interesting mechanics to the game. Thank you. I think they did a very good job with it. I'm curious what the firebomb skill is going to be. Just a firebomb. Yeah, I probably should have expected as much.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
I don't think I've ever gotten Pyromaniac to roll that 5%. Interesting. Let me just pick up there. A glimmer of hope. We could use some of that.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Figure's Bench. Corrupting Cleaver. Lots of clotting powders. Where are we going to put all this? The wagon's getting full. Really getting tired of seeing pillagers. Dodge is cleared. For the retribution. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate. Well, that's one down. This is a bit of an awkward position. Our Hellion is in the third round, the third rank, and I actually don't think she can do anything from back there. Bit more torchlight. Weakening curse. Oh, you can still, if it bleeds. Good, good.
Righteous action.
Minor gilded mind. Okay. We should probably give someone this cleaver too. I mean, actually, I don't think it does anything for us. Like, it's not going to give us resistance. It's none of us do any light damage. You can take that, Charles. Maybe I should just chuck the cleaver. Okay. You know, we take the clotting powders. I feel like that might be more useful here. Okay. Echoing March.
Agony by accumulation.
Go for Retribution. Go for Rampart. It's knocked him back, but he should be moving forward on his turn. Maybe we should start using those clotting powders. Okay, oh, right. You have taunt up. Well, that was unfortunate. And then you're going to move forward. Big resistance. It's unfortunate. It's 1-1 or 1-2. So go 1-1. Go for a bleed in particular. Should go down next, in a couple turns. Oh, that taunt is annoying. Actually, how about to get her back into position? That's good. I don't have to worry about that. Heal.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
They're gonna rush Judgment. I feel like Retribution here might actually be helpful. They're going to hit us anyway, so at least burn off their defense. Echoing March. I don't think so. I think we'll just
strength
fixate on the bleed. You can adrenaline rush though. I resisted the movement, that's fine. Okay. Not doing great on health, obviously. We do a bit more bleed damage to this guy. Oh, he's dead anyway. Worked out, worked out.
Steady yourself.
Go for a stand fast. Retribution. Ow. Battle Ballad. Extra damage. Ooh, that's good. hit her one more time, she goes down.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
She'll either go down to us or the bleed. So, kind of her choice. Inspiring Tune? Darn. Okay, that's not helpful. Just have to move you forward, unfortunately. You can't hit at all, so... Siren Tune at least helps a little. I should probably go for... I should probably go for... What's... what I'm thinking of? Oh, never mind. It's irrelevant now.
Action.
Fire resistance. Sacrificial host.
The loathing whispers.
More blight resistance, less bleed resistance. I mean... it's fine. You can have this for now.
These warm candlelit windows promise refuge.
I'm happy to see people healing. Or no. Bit of a rough state.
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
Heal 25%. Upon entering region 2 stress. Oh. Boy. Squeamish. Unyielding is very good. A book burner is not good. Vicious. Mixed. You know, extra damage is extra damage. Vulnerability is also vulnerability. There we go.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
I think we're actually gonna go to the sprawl. Because, like, Prancer and Charles, like, they can pull the librarian forward.
The means of mastery.
I'm actually going to upgrade Echoing March for just that occasion. More healing? Might be useful. Vulnerability hex be very useful though. Remove armor. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade. Should I upgrade Howling End? Arguably, I should upgrade Adrenaline Rush. Because you are still so squishy. Take Defender. The upgrade to Defender. So much food. Everyone gets a little food. I believe resistance is gonna be too important, nor disease resistance. It is somewhat useful, but we're going into a place full of fire.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
They have the griddle. Ah, but they have the griddle. So the griddle has a chance to produce flapjacks.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Now the icebox gives +2 quantity to looted food. I'm not sure if that counts with the griddle or not. But it does also give us disease resistance per food. The reanimated rabbit gives us more speed per food gear, like the griddle, like the icebox, and more max health per food item. I feel like I have to buy the griddle. It's literally what I've been talking about. Okay. I'm also gonna buy the burn salve. About 12 stale bread. Jeez. So much stale bread here. Give me those whittling tools. Give me that dartboard. Let's gotta start soaring through some of this. Give me a cop down. Okay, who? You and Bulk are friends. You don't like Bulk? You really don't like Bulk. Okay, there you go. Let's sort out. Give somebody a bit of fire resistance. That might be useful. And you two down a little. Bulk, you can have that. You've gained squeamish. Interesting. I didn't know that was an option. Another pipeweed. Oh. Give it to you two. Oh. Give it to you two to get stress under control.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
I'd love to heal you, but I'm gonna have to give that to Prancer. Take the burn salve. You take the ablative powders. I'd love to put on like a spacious storage trunk, but we do not have the space for that. Is there any reason I should keep these? Arguably not. I will keep them for now, though. Dealt with everything, everyone's fed. Okay. Let's go find a librarian. I was kinda hoping that we'd get a positive relationship, but alas.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Layers up here, followed by an Oblivion's Ingress. Our goal is to visit a creature den. I don't know if we'll do that. I actually prefer not
A simple choice.
to lose
At least it should be.
our armor. If at least we can help it. Okay. Really just wrecked my Hellion there. Wow. Rude.
A brilliant conclusion.
Okay, more damage, I mean... Ah. Almost had her. Him? Actually not sure about these two. Not sure of pronouns for them. He resisted my bleed. That's fine. The Jester will heal your stress. Get a Defender up, actually. Definitely need to keep her alive. You to the front.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Ow. Lee takes you out of the fight. Good, good. Battle Ballad here for the bonus damage. Yeah, tiny bit of healing. You're now on fire. Much more familiar with that from Pyromaniac. Arms can heal off of that there, so... critical heal.
A righteous action. In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Not sure if we're going to have much to trade for with the Hoarder, but we will check nonetheless. A greater heat shield. Man, that would be nice to have. Minor wolf's blood. A minor heat shield we could afford. He has the food barrels, but we don't have the... We don't have baubles. Man, I wish you could sell stuff to the Hoarder. It'd make this a lot easier. Just give him all this crap. The small herbs is good, though. And we couldn't equip the food barrels anyway, so I'm not sure why I'm so torn about that.
Such power in such a little thing.
River of Hope. I mean, like, Pyromaniac's gonna just sort of go through that. I'm still going to equip it, though. This is not as useful. I think that's everything we can really afford at the moment.
An elementary problem, is it not?
It's a candle. We're gonna lose our armor bonus anyway. Oh well. It's unfortunate. Are we lost, Bulk? Yes, we are lost. Let's actually see some more of the man-at-arms here.
Chapter 4. Ghosts of the Past. Demoted and disgraced, he returned to the battlefield, ready to endure the wrath of his regiment and grant them some small peace.
Requires target vengeful spirit. 200% damage when target has a combo token. It's a 4-1 out. Puts up a stun in the combo token. Now I can rest in peace to get rid of you. Or 1 out. That stress is bad. We honor the dead. Take 1 more out. And actually honor the dead to relieve some stress. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Rest in peace here. We just got 1 left to go. Then we rest in peace the last one. Remarkably an easy one.
At last, he would sleep undisturbed, and perhaps find some comfort in that murky abyss of dreamless wonder.
Courageous Abandon. Requires self to have a shield, deal a little damage. Ignores their shield. If you have 2 shields, we do double damage. We remove our shield and then cannot gain shield for 2 turns and gain vulnerable. Interesting. An upgrade gives more damage, get more shield, 3 shields to get execution. Rampart's particularly good in case we get out of position. I might actually swap it out for Courageous Abandon. I know. Neither of these particularly matter.
Our once familiar
Go this
kingdom,
way.
a stranger to itself.
Oh, Charles, if you're hungry, how about we give you some of the mountain of food we have? Because we have a... I've got
All
any
that matters
flapjacks.
is the flickering torch you bear.
Hey, but you could easily just eat some of this bread, Charles.
loathing
Oh, fine,
anarchists,
flapjacks.
desperate to exercise their nihilism.
I do think the flapjacks and the icebox are working together. Oh, take command here. Got a zombie. We've just got a zombie here. Huh. Did somebody have a goal that involved kill fisher folk with a creature den? You want to fight zombies? I guess I'll try and get that zombie for you. No guarantees, man. Okay. Stand fast, actually. See, everyone's gonna be dancing around quite a bit. That's unfortunate. You actually resisted my debuff.
The slow
That's annoying.
suffering begins.
Don't resist my debuff. Need to get rid of them there. Okay, you're gone. That's good.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Ow. Okay. Unfortunate. Not the worst, though. Do a little bit of calming down. Definitely need to get rid of you next. That riposte is getting a touch ridiculous. Go for the crush. You have the armor to tank it. Might as well, right? Now you're on fire. It's less good. Okay, that burn is really bad. Okay. You're obviously going to adrenaline rush. Ow. How do you drag the whipper forward? Burn South is very tempting right now. Need to try and save it though. Fight. Tank that hit. It's fine. Yeesh. These guys really get on my nerves. You're blind. Big heal, though. The stress from this fight is, actually kind of get on my nerves. Get weakening curse, so a little bit of damage. Smidge damage. Get Defender up. Prancer can start calming people down a little. Weird reconstruction? No, no. Don't worry about it.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Rage's abandon. It's not very good. Actually, don't think it's useful at all in this instance. The healing is useful. I should have moved her forward, but I kind of forgot that his knife skill is for these 3 rows, not these 3 rows. My bad.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Resistance to movement, stun. Lose little, like, death blow resistance. What's giving you such stun resistance? Alter. You can have this. Let's... Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, maybe going in with little to no armor. That's fine.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes.
Man, what is that? We can repair some of our armor here. It's gonna make people a little angrier, but I'll take a little bit of extra armor.
The tangled trails whisper of torment.
The stress is...
I trust you have calculated your odds
terrible.
carefully. This will not be easy.
I don't imagine it will be,
Learning and achievement
but
ruined by riotous contempt.
we have a lot of the ability to move an enemy. Oh,
The library burns,
yuck.
and with it the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
Okay. You guys have a lot of mobility options, so... Honestly not sure what's a better choice. You... Get out of here. Please. The blind isn't appreciated. Okay. You move forward. Please. Thank you. Can curse? Can curse you? You're fragile, so... It's fine. Work it out. Who is the more dangerous of the two? You by a long shot.
Early results are encouraging.
You're dangerous to our stress, but we can deal with stress. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, almost got her. The horror is not helping. The daze is definitely not helping. If it bleeds with a kill for the bleed. Go for the bleed. That's supposed to be our whole deal, so we inflict bleed. Our bleed infliction isn't working out so hot. That's good. Can't calm anyone down. So... heal yourself. You actually can't heal your own stress, which is a bit of a problem. And you can't hit the front line. Unless you're in the front line. Oh. Well, that worked. Here we go. Onward we march. The stress is untenable. Just completely untenable here.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
I'm not sure if you guys are aware here. You're supposed to hit these guys. That's what they're there for. Okay. So both wastes. Got 1 hit point. I mean, this is also a waste, but not much I can do. You know what? Okay. Never mind. I got to remember, if we survive this, of course, I've got to remember to take that one thing off again. It's not working. Hi, you're in the front. Not where you're supposed to be. Heal, pull. Take away your dodge. That lead takes... no. It will take you out, but not before you get to do an attack. Okay. We're really, oh, you can inspire me to yourself. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. A bad situation regardless. Okay. You need to heal yourself. You can if it bleeds here.
Excellent work.
Of course, you have 1 hit point left. Why wouldn't you have 1 hit point left? Well, he's gonna get 1 more Infernal Taskmaster on us. You're still blinded, so, you know, there's that. Okay, I'll take that. Oh hello, McCrooks. Thoughts on this art style versus the first? It's hard to come to a definitive decision between the two. I really like the art style of the first one, probably because I've spent so many years with it. I do like the art style of the second one though, that, you know, taking those 2-dimensional sprites and making them 3-dimensional is very fun to turn people around, sort of admire the work they put into it. So, I guess between the two, I probably would say the art style of the second. But that's just my opinion. What are your thoughts on it?
The conflagration must be stopped. The librarian must be destroyed.
Wow, resolute. Was not expecting that. Well, thank you. Thank you for the resolute game. Okay. So, my plan of echoing March is not going to work. That is a problem. For obvious reasons. Wow, hit through blind and dodge. So you're immune to being moved, and that apparently counts for the debuff move as well. What is your debuff resistance? It's not that high. This is gonna be a bad run. I can just feel it. Can you do it again? She can. She can do it again. Okay. Another resolute. Okay. Well. It's got dodge up now. It's unfortunate. Oh, I should have laid powders out. Weakening Curse, at least, will reduce his damage a bit. I doubt we're going to get a third resolute. So, fortunately, there's nothing you can do from this position. What do you mean you can't move? I don't want to hit the stacks. I can't hit him currently. So I'll have to take that stress. Resisted my bleed, which is not the plan. Librarian, not the plan. Now we're blinded again. I still forgot the darn powders. You still can't hit him. It's unfortunate. Honestly, I like the jagged art from 1. Really gives you that crude and rough feeling, like the game. You know, that is a very fair, point there. Still do not understand why she cannot move. Oh, she can only move forward. Interesting. Okay, we're not getting a third resolute. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Fragile? on the tank. Eek.
The slow suffering begins.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate. You are blinded. Guns stand fast. Yeah, if you're just going to keep wailing on him, I guess everyone else can focus on you then? Okay. Burn through that last one in one hit. That's frustrating. Salve him.
The path
Keep
of
him
exculpation need not be a lonely one.
Could bleed him for 4. The only bleed we can apply to him at the moment. Again with the resistances. You have a 30% resistance there, sir. Correction, you have a 10% resistance. And you're still resistant.
Empowered, emboldened.
I remember seeing a notation that, like, pushing, like, if you get to him before the books, he has to kind of push himself back. So you have to actually actively hit the books.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
The smooth animations remind me of the new wave anime CG. It just looks so uncanny. You know, I can understand that that feeling. I completely understand this being, like, not for everyone.
Extinguished at last.
Like, I personally like the art style, but I
Another
wouldn't be
old
surprised
soldier
if
lays down
that is
his
an
life
unpopular
in the dirt
opinion.
of a distant land.
Fortunately, the
A
jester can no
simple
longer
kindness.
hit him. You know, one thing I do have as a direct criticism for Darkest Dungeon 2 is that there is no real way to plan a, like, team out for a boss. Like Darkest
The
Dungeon
sum
1,
total of violent equation, unfavorably rounded down.
Darkest Dungeon 1, you decide, like, okay, I'm going to fight, you know, the hag, and you design the team that is going to fight the hag. I have no way of deciding who I'm going to end up having to fight. So I sort of end up in this situation where, like, I thought this was going to be a good team, and we'd be a good fight for the librarian, but that's not the case.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
I know that part of the battle is to kind of figure out how best to, you know, fight through these things.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb. A breakthrough.
We're actually going to win this fight. And that is frankly absurd. That we could actually
Fight through
win
the fatigue.
this fight. I'm frankly a little insulted that we survived that. With an
For
occultist
every
and a hellion.
miscalculation, a consequence.
Well, storage trunk. Hilarious. Jeez, do we have too many things? Thank you. Thank you for the belief there. We survived. Oh. Ugh. Smoldering Himmel, first in turn order, gain extra damage. Gain on killing blow and extra action. But if you're on fire, gain +6 speed. Like we're going... How likely are we to make it to the end? Feel bad for getting your guys killed. I mean, like... I suppose the only one really at fault here would be myself for deciding to go to that layer boss. I'm pretty used to everybody getting horribly maimed at this point. Look at that. Lost that, I guess. I'm not sure if these guys are going to make it to the end of the region, though. If they survive, that's wonderful. Now overflowing with pancakes, though.
Emptiness and dissolution have wormed their way into the world.
Well, here we go, guys. This is This is the situation we find ourselves in. Front row occultist. Okay. Iron Swan, doing good work. Probably get rid of that cherub.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Okay, well, I don't think we're getting past this fight. I've been wrong before. At least dealt with that cherub.
This is no time to falter.
Meltdown is terrified. There is no
A warrior's
Well.
death. Redemptive and transcendent.
I can't not laugh.
Remain undeterred, and you will yet prevail.
Went so poorly. It was going so well at first,
The greatest horror.
and
it
then we
would
fought a
seem,
boss and everything fell
is
apart.
nothing at all.
Okay, well, let's onward
Study
we
the
go.
winding roads and routes of our kingdom. Find any advantage.
And bad luck. Oh no, you're not bad luck, the Crux. I'm bad luck. I have terrible luck in the game. It's frankly like, ooh, a random in item. That'd be nice. It's frankly hilarious how terrible my
Along
luck
the
can
lively
be.
docks, cheerful fishmongers offered a limitless array of marine delicacies at a pittance. The true splendor of a world, those who live within it. A little more light, a little more strength. To recall a thing is to make it real once more.
Get another stagecoach item for the fun.
Every
for fun.
twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal.
Oh.
Variety. Superfluous for some, a necessity for others. The road
Onward.
calls once more to its dark passenger.
Another week goes by and I get the entire
The
team
house
killed.
on the borderlands,
Trying to fight
half
the
swallowed by
librarian.
the stain.
Gonna have to fight like a different boss because that one
The
torments
house
me.
was scattered with ancient rarities and time-worn artifacts, all bearing that damnable emblem that had come to dominate our thoughts. The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
Okay. You actually have a new kit there. That's just a bunch of daggers. That's cool. Now how... I wonder if I have to unlock it from the mountain. Anyway, though. Winded Void Sight. Claims to be deathly afraid of slime mold. The grip. No. Those actually just sort of cancel each other out. The Jinx. Ooh. Okay, range skills down, but that is like half your skills. Okay. Good old knight, gunslinger, jester, and medic combo, surely? I actually don't have the binding blade is where the crusader is. I could bring the leper as a leper or man at arms as stand-in for the crusader there, the knight. As for definitely bring
Hunted,
the
harried, a fugitive
highwayman.
seeking to outpace the past.
Just
A murderous
Jester would be
melody
good
lingers
too.
long after the final chord has been struck.
Vestal or Plague Doctor for healer. Leper goes hard on first. The leper does go hard in first
Making peace
position.
with adversity is the very essence of existence.
Is there a thing here that could give us... Wait, clear blind? It's up to you if you want to risk their life. I mean... you have a point. You know, you can get rid of blind with indiscriminate science.
A sister of battle, repudiated, but unbowed.
Divine Grace, Consecration of Fortitude, Judgment, naturally, Administrations. Gotta get Illumination, definitely. Okay. Virtuoso. Encore receives bonuses from Battle Ballad, Echoing March, Inspiring Tune, Playout, and Solo. Let's try Encore. Grab Fate Black Owl. Inspiring Tune. Layout's tempting. Solo. Solo. Finale. Weird, music based there. So you got Leper, Full Front, Gunslinger, so you can jump around, Jester for sanity and buffs, Medic to, heal. Yeah, that's the current plan. The absolute classic. Yeah, I mean, you can't really get too much more classic than, healer to heal. Unless you're referring to the entire group as a whole, in which case, yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the kind of Darkest Dungeon build I typically would end up going with. I think just Wanderer for you. One for you to have. Actually, I think I might just keep your skills as is. think I might actually just have them stay this way. Like that dagger. Alright. Alright, team. Cadavers, creature den, layer boss, creatures.
Forward now, into the crumbling chaos of the world. You can feel it, a change in the air. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Okay. I may have to reevaluate the Jester. Seeing as the Jester can't actually do most of his moves. Whoops.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
This Jester needs... You are going to need Razor's Wit to make solo work. Okay. I can swap those around. I mean, you know. One of the options at least. Suppose I could have you, like, take up tracking shot, but I don't think that's entirely worth it at the moment. Oh hey, I can actually solo.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Okay. So like solo gives us dodge. Removes random negative tokens from our target though. Actually swap, just take that off entirely. Go for Razor's Wit. Yeah. Courage Inspiring to the only thing buffing Encore then. Really would be doing very little physical damage. Okay, what is it? Battle ballad, echoing march, inspiring tune, play out in solo. Okay. Entirely dedicate the jester to buffs. This seems like a bad idea. But we're gonna go for it.
Rest now for a time. Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Okay. Extra stress relief might not be bad. Divine grace is always good. Do need a way to get combo tokens, though. So you're not going to be providing any combo tokens? I mean, I could put on tracking shot instead of take aim. Unfortunately, tracking shot then means that Highwayman isn't doing damage. It's going to be specifically the leper. This is a tough one. This is a weird group that I've assembled. Okay. Point blank shot. Move back. Leper gets a free hit. Fortunately, I can't rearrange the party at the moment. Hopefully I'll remember to do that, because we'll be stopping soon.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness? Our great cities burn. All that beauty and knowledge. Ash on the wind. A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
What do we got in items here? The griddle. Oh, the griddle. Wind chime would be really useful. This is basically trading baubles for relics for the rest of the game. The rabbit again. And the Shroud Almanac's not going to be useful at the moment.
The next
Trust in
stop
the
is
Jester. If you
leagues
work
away.
him right, he pops off.
Plan accordingly.
You know, I will.
This will serve well.
I'm gonna trust in the Jester.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did. Something to ease the rigors of the road.
I'm gonna believe that the Jester is going to pop off, especially with like the idea is that he just buffs everyone else up. So, you know. Okay. The last things you want to do for preparation for next time. Grab a bit of whiskey for the road. Work him good, he's probably A+. Okay. Gotta let him jump around and do his thing.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Well, we'll have to let the Jester run around and do his thing next time. So I actually do have to stop for today. Thank you for joining me. You're nice to have someone to chat with. Oh, that librarian is the bane of my existence. I've beat him now. It did cost most of the team, but hey, we did kill him. Well, I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming here.